Yo, what's up everyone on the channel? Hope y'all's day is going good. So I think whenever I come up with the video and in my head, obviously, and I want to go more in detail with the topic and I can't think of things while I'm making the video, I just write it down. And this one I wrote a lot. But writing for me helps me figure out more in depth of what needs to be talked about when I want to talk about that topic. But anyway, this topic today is about low battery. Electric cars are gonna be the future. And it's probably funny because y'all heard that, rice beamer going by. But anyway, electric cars are the future is what I put for the title because it's going to happen either way. But anyway, so I'll go ahead and read it, what I wrote, and here we go. Whether people see it or not, electric cars are the future. Certain car manufacturers have already begun teasing and pushing out electric vehicles. We can all agree that Tesla has put a huge footprint on the car industry as a whole. Tesla is like Apple. Others have significantly... Tesla is like Apple because when Apple does something extraordinary, or what they say, like when they took the headphone jack out, they said it took courage. And a lot of other companies made fun of Apple, but the next thing you know, they were taking the headphone jack out because, Apple is smart. You think about it, they took the headphone jack out because they knew that customers are loyal to Apple and they have an Apple ecosystem, so they know they can push out wireless headphones. It's all in there. It's super smart thinking. It's thinking ahead, thinking in the future. What can you do to make money? You're a business. And a lot of people overlook all that stuff, and it's like these people are made and learned. They have learned how to trick society into thinking that something like so stupid like that, and how much of an impact it actually had, and how much money Apple has actually been able to produce because of that choice. I forgot to write that down in here, but that's what I wanted to say. When Apple makes a footprint on, and when they do something like that, it puts a footprint into the tech industry. And now Tesla, there were electric cars before Tesla, but Tesla really pushed it and put a huge footprint in the electric car industry going forward, and they still have. Anyway, others have significantly pushed for more for electric vehicles because of Tesla. You really think about it. Hummer making a comeback with an electric Humvee is huge news. Not just because of the Humvee they are making is electric, but because they are adding to the electric vehicle industry as a whole. Major brands of cars like Ford and Chevy have their own electric cars, and Toyota as well. Can't forget about the Leaf. That was like one of the first major electric cars that came out in modern day. For Ford and Chevy, but it hasn't been enough to push and convince people to push for electric cars initially. Now, electric vehicles becoming the norm for the future will take a lot of swinging back and forth, like on a pendulum clock, because people go back and forth all the time. But you really think about it, consumers, whether how much money you have, people ultimately decide what they want, and I see electric cars coming faster than expected. There is also a consumer side to this business too, which there always is. What companies think and do on the planning board to persuade consumers, it's a lot of planning and initiative action that they have to take. There's also a lot of overhead or money to pay for necessities to produce and run the company that has to be considered going forward in this electric car industry, in every industry. I think it will take time. Now, I did say I see electric cars coming faster than expected because I believe that's true, but I also think it will take time regardless to move from gasoline to electric. but I do see a bright future for electric cars. And honestly, I do. There's not really much else. I mean, electric cars are coming faster than we think. And when you think about it, a lot of these major companies out there, like Ford, Chevy, Toyota, Honda, they're going to start pushing out, like Ford has already come out and pushed out, and I think in 2022, they're going to come out with the Ford F-150 all electric. And that's what's going to start happening. I was talking about this a long time. I was talking about this a few years ago with my dad, saying, listen, you know, what's going to start happening is you're going to start seeing all the newer cars that are out that are gasoline or hybrid. Hybrid has been out for a long time for a car in the modern time. And what's going to happen is they're going to start going from, they're either going to have 3 options or 2 options. They're going to have, you come out with the Ford F-150. They probably already have a hybrid. I don't know. I don't drive Ford, but they're going to have a car manufacturer's going to have the regular gasoline car. They're going to have the hybrid, and then they're going to have the electric. 3 options. Or what they could do, what they're probably going to end up doing is, what I was just thinking is they could have a hybrid and then just have the electric. So just have hybrid and electric. So either way, you don't have to spend there, you know, it's just a way of pushing people from gasoline to electric, because people, you know, it's a way to convince people and be like, it's persuasion. That's all this game is. That's all industry is. Any industry is just persuasion to make money. And a lot of people overlook it. And when you know, it's very, if somebody were to tell me that, oh, you know, if you switch to hybrid, you get 40 to 50 miles per gallon versus just gasoline, and then, oh, but we have this other option that's all electric and you can get a single charge of 300 miles per hour. I'm sorry, 300 miles per charge. So it's just like, it's one thing after the other. It's a convincing of people to make them realize that. I'll wait for this lady to pass by. Oh well. It's crazy to realize that the persuasion of consumer products and how they work, it changes. I don't know where I'm going. I got sidetracked because people were walking by my car. Just the whole industry, it's kind of, when I talked about in my last video about technological advancements of humankind, this is what I'm talking about. Is cars. Cars is a technological advancement that has been, you know, it has been in humankind for at least 100 years. About 100 years. 105, I think. And look at where we have gone from Ford's first Model T to now. It's insane. And the reason why I say I feel like it'll take a while, but it won't take a while, it's half and half. Because some people, you know, you have big money industries and big investors, they want to invest in Tesla. And because Tesla, Elon Musk is just a genius. He's just going to go down in history as one of the smartest, brightest. Just his initiative to do what he can do and make so much money off of it and promise this, and this is insane. But if you think about it, electric cars and the technological advancements of it are crazy. And now there are other things that are going to be, like, you know, worked out. Like my little brother said, well, you know, acid in batteries is a lot more dangerous than anything in a gasoline car besides gas, because gas is flammable. But you have all these batteries, and, you know, I mean, you know, it's just technological advancement. It's gonna get, the thing about electric cars is I might not jump on the electric car train right now, just because I want to see how, it's kind of like watching Cyberpunk. I want to get that game, but I know there's a lot of bugs and things that they need to fix with the game before I invest $60 into buying that game. So it's the same way I see with electric cars. I want to wait until the best version of that car is out. And you may be asking you may be trying to tell me like, oh well, there's never going to be a best car. And that's true. There's never going to be a car that's just perfect. There's always going to be something wrong with it, or something, you can't please everybody all the time. But I'm waiting until the car is better and better and better before I invest in something like that. Until, like, a lot of countries in the world are pushing people, like I think France is making it illegal to have a gasoline powered car by 2040. They want to have everybody have electric cars. And then California, I think, is trying to push people. But, California is way off the spectrum. I mean, that's where most of the things with electric cars happen. But not anymore, because Tesla moved to... Elon Musk moved to Texas, which I don't disagree. Texas has a lot of diversity and a lot of initiative, startup things that is going for them. So I agree with that movement. But anyway, just everything that Tesla has done, and the reason why I talk about Tesla so much is because it's exactly why I'm talking about them, because they are the conversation of electric car. When you think about an electric car, the first thing you think about probably is a Tesla, because of all of the impact that they have put on the industry. People don't think about it as much in detail, but it's true. Tesla has put this huge footprint into people's minds when you think of an electric car. And when you see a Tesla, now when I see a Tesla, I'm like, oh man, a Tesla. But then I think about Elon Musk and how smart this guy is. Like, this guy is a genius, and I think a lot of people overlook how smart he actually is. But anyway, that was my take on electric cars. I do see a bright future for electric cars, and the financial structure that goes forward with them and the investment that people put in them. But I will say, I feel like it will take, a long time, but also it is coming a lot faster than we think. Just because of technological advancements that we've been able to do on our own, like software and stuff like that. It's crazy. And I want to give a big shout out, even though they will never hear me, is for the people behind the scenes. The people that do all the software stuff, the technological advancements, the people that actually do the work behind the scenes. The people that, like, in my career or my field, HVAC designers, I feel like they don't get enough credit. They do, but they don't. A lot of people don't really talk about the people behind the scenes. The reasons why we have these technological advancements in humankind is for people like that. And that's probably one of the reasons why I stay with Apple, is because they want to make products that they feel like people can use to empower themselves and create amazing things that humans create. So I stand for that. I stand for creativity within the world, and it's amazing what people can do. And that's why I wanted to shout out to those people behind the scenes, the cybersecurity people that are protecting us 24/7, even though they have bots, but they have created those programs and algorithms to run to protect us. But anyway, I'll catch you guys. There it is. Catch you guys in the next video.